to another episode of Today in Real Estate with myself and my mentor, Dave Littleton. We are at the 6-month mark, halfway through the year and 3 months into the COVID-19 real estate market. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today, cover some things and some key factors that you guys should be aware of. So let's start off with the fact that right now home sales are relatively slow. Dave, let's start off with that.
Well, home sales have dropped about 30% year over year as of last month. It's the economic shutdown, the uncertainty, the deterioration of the labor market. These have all dragged the housing market down, according to the California Association of Realtors. But there is a promising forecast here, though, because most reports show increasing sales activity from now through the end of the year, and we expect the late summer and fall to be very, very busy in real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now we're continuing to see that mortgage rates are still remaining low.
We've been saying that for several quarters now, historic lows for interest rates, and then they go even a little bit lower. But the good news for buyers, the interest rates are expected to stay low for the rest of this year. That's a real good sign for the buying pool.
Absolutely. And when it comes to housing inventory, the resale homes across the country are still remaining low.
That's another recurring theme in real estate. Buyers don't have a whole lot of inventory to choose from when they want to make an offer and buy a new place. The low inventory is causing multiple offers in many cases. And as a result of that, the prices are holding steady. And in many zip codes, the prices are showing a moderate increase. So those buyers that are kind of on the fence, hoping for prices to decline, they're probably going to be disappointed down the road.
Yeah, definitely. And as we continue to come out of this, the U.S. economy is definitely showing signs of strength. So that's definitely a positive note that we've picked up.
There are some very positive signs. We've moved into a recession, but it's going to take a year, maybe 2 years to come out of it, the analysts say. And we'll be back to pre-COVID levels. But the key thing here is that housing is going to lead the way. Housing is not in the way, it's leading the way.
And when it comes to, U.S. unemployment, that's still a huge factor in economic recovery.
It's part of the full picture there. But the good news is that new claims for unemployment assistance have slowed very slightly in just the past few weeks. But overall, still high numbers of unemployment across the country.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And with that, the housing market is really starting to show some positive signs just over the past few weeks.
There are some very good signs. We're seeing fewer buyers and sellers that get cold feet. The U.S. economy is moving in the right direction. There are more homes in escrow and heading to closing. The buyer demand is coming back, and so is the consumer finance. And we've talked about that before. We need consumer finance on the rise here. The economic slowdown is driven by the coronavirus. The housing slowdown is a result of that. It's not a cause of the slowdown.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that, we've seen that the economy, it's picking up. The U.S., they're gaining strength. Interest rates are at a historical low, and resale housing across the country is all remaining, at a low price. So it's definitely, it's one of those times where the opportunity is there to go out and buy or sell. And when it comes to having an agent, you have, people like me and Dave who are there to be at your service, to coach you through the process, and to work with the systems in place that Coldwell Banker has for us.
Normally we would say housing is alive and well. Right now we would say housing is alive and improving.
Well, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. We really appreciate your time and tuning in once again to another episode. It's exciting to see where this show is continuing to grow. And we look forward to the upcoming months as we come out of this COVID recession.
Good. We'll see you next week.